Hey YouTube, invisible followers. Listen, so I just dropped my son off to work, and so this is right now my daily ritual: drop him off at 5, pick him up at 9, and that gives me about a couple of hours after I get off work to try to get some things done. And it's always something to try to get done. Like today, I had to go to the storage and get all of these comforters out, the storage that I just saved. Yay. Get all these comforters out so that they can be donated to a women's shelter here in Chicago. And yeah, look at my car. Look at my car. I know this is unsafe. I can't see my rear view mirror, but gosh, there has to be about 60 plus comforters in here. And so which is why I did not want to lose my storage, because it matters, being able to give back. But that's not what I got on here to talk about. I got on here to talk about with my son. He was having a little mini rant, and my son is bouncing back from some serious health challenges, so I try to support him as much as I can, which is why I don't mind taking him to and from work. Something's rattling in my car. To and from, because for the past 2 years he's not been in a condition to work. But that brought me to the realization. I've always, of course, had a belief in God and practice prayer, but I never felt like I knew how to pray. I never felt like I was praying right, For one thing, I just never felt right. Praying personally, asking for things. Directly. Like God, for me, I always was challenged in that. And I still am to some extent. But I'm learning how to pray. And my son going through what he has gone through, which directly meant my family was going through this with him. I'm learning how to pray. And I'm teaching him how to pray as I learn. So I've gone from believing in God and believing I knew how to pray, or believing I could pray, to knowing how to pray, knowing how to believe and trust God. And I'm so thankful to have words come from my mouth to God's ears. That mean so much, by way of covering those that I hold near and dear. And I will continue to ask God to bring words from my mouth and from my heart that are truly from a place of compassion and belief in His abilities, or her abilities, God's abilities. I always say that, I go from His, her to God. So I'm learning. Life will learn you. You ever heard older people say, it'll learn you? Life has learned me, for sure. These past 3 years have learned me. Honestly, I'm so thankful to God for just keeping me sane during these past 2 years, because you would just not know. Ooh, you would just not know the tumultuous times that I have hurdled and championed to the best of my abilities over these past 3 years, baby. But I'm just thankful to God for being able to allow me to pray to Him, to receive from Him downloads of what is needed to come from my mouth and speak over my own life and my children's life and my family's life and those near and dear to me. Oh, God, I thank you. God, I thank you. But that's going to be my rant because I feel myself going. So that's it, YouTube. That's all I got. Stay encouraged and keep going, keep posting, and keep being your authentic self. Show up as who you are and nothing less. Because God will bless you, then bless you.